Hi everyone, welcome back to the workshop, and it's repair time again. And this time I've got an Agilent 34401A 6.5 digit multimeter. Now I'll put a photograph up on screen. This is part of a collection of test instruments and other electronic items that I've got to check over for a friend. Now some of it we know is faulty. This particular unit I know nothing about, apart from the fact it's got this on the top of it: do not power on. But why that is, I've got absolutely no idea. Worst case scenario, the insides are all burnt out or dead short across the circuit board inside. The only way to find out is to open it up. Now I have had a quick look at the fuse over here, and it is actually intact. And the supply is selected for 240 volts. And I noticed that the calibration sticker is intact over this screw, so at least it looks like nobody's been inside it. Well, it looks like that anyway, but you never know. I have actually repaired quite a number of these units in the past. Probably like something like 4 or 5, not too sure. So let's take the cover off. Oh, I can see a problem already. Let me turn it around. The transformer is basically hanging off. Wow. Now the screw for the transformer could be in here somewhere. It's definitely not rattling about, so it could be jammed in somewhere. But why that screw fell out, no idea. But let's strip it down a little bit further. Take off this metal shield here. That'll expose more of the circuit board so we can take a good look. What I think I'll do is I'll take out that screw at this side of the transformer. It'll allow me to have a good look in and around there, see if the screw's jammed in there, because certainly I've had a good look over the insides, front and back, and I can't see the missing screw. So perhaps somebody has been inside this unit, or it could have come from the factory like that. Kind of doubt it, because there is quality control in place for things like this. But yeah, we'll just have to try and build it back up again before we power it on. Well, a good look down in here, and that screw's certainly nowhere to be seen. So I think I'll just put this one in at the far side there. Should be able to get in to tighten it up. Might have to take the front panel off in order to do that, but we'll see how we go. Right, the screw's in. Just got to tighten it up. So I'll go through this convenient hole at the top. The wrong size screwdriver, but it'll do to get it almost tight. There we go. And then I might have enough room just to come in from the side here and give it the last tweak. There we go. Perfect. Right, I think we're ready for a power up, and I'm going to do that before I put back in the metal shields, just in case they've got to come back out again. So let me hook up power and prepare for a power up. Now to power this unit up, I am actually going to use my PCR 500. I've got a current limit set to it. And of course, I do have the remote push button that I can use to apply the power, and of course to disconnect it as well in case there's a big problem. So I'll just reach over. Power's off at the moment. Plug in the mains cable into the PCR 500. There we go. Power's off at the front of the meter. So let me just put the power on. And yep, we've got 230 volts applied, and let's hit the power switch. And it's powering up. And it looks like it's working. Display's a little bit dim, but it's not too bad. So let me hook up a PDVS2 Mini and let's try it in DC voltage mode, and let's just see if we're getting something on the display. I think the ADC is working, because we are actually getting changing digits on those floating inputs. But let's hook up the PDVS2 Mini anyway and give it a shot. Right, I've got some short leads here. I like to use short leads at close quarters. I've got set to 1 volt at the moment. And yes, it's looking pretty accurate as well, 0.99999. So I think the meter's probably okay, but of course I will go away and check all the different modes. So it looks like somebody just put a sticker on the top of the unit warning that basically the transformer's rattling about inside. Or in their eyes, something was rattling about inside. So I've checked DC voltage, AC voltage and current, and they're all fine. The last one was the resistance mode. So I've hooked up my Decade box, dialed up 100 ohms, and yep, it's looking pretty good. And there's 50k, no problem whatsoever. Well, that's it all boxed back up. That was a quick repair, and sometimes it just goes like that. So thanks for watching, and remember, you can always comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. There's plenty more repair videos on my channel, from the simple to the complex. Check them out, and thanks for watching.